The Catawba Moorings on West Harbor is a family-owned and operated full-service marina, offering new and brokerage yacht sales, trained and certified technicians for all your service and repairs, 200 slips, a private club, pool, keycard restrooms, a full-service gas dock, and convenience store. Easy, deep water access to Lake Erie, the islands, and area attractions. Stop by and see us or call today. The Catawba Moorings, destination fun.
Here you're seeing one of the big advantages of a Cat. You see how wide the motors are, how far apart they are? Well, you notice the props are that far apart as well. One of the big advantages at low speeds, this boat acts like an inboard. It turns, the mobility is fantastic for outboards. Barely even need to use any throttle because the props and motors are so far apart. Another great advantage is, look at this ladder. Isn't this fantastic? It is very easy to board, and 3 steps, and here we are. So here we're entering into the aft cockpit, and you notice it's offset just a little bit. The big benefit for you is you're going to get a pull-out seat, so you can seat 2 people here. So with the aft seat, this actually folds away, stows away nice and neat. It is a standard feature, and just look how thick. This is all stainless steel. So when they do something, they do it the right way the first time. And again, folds right away. So if you're fishing, it's out of the way. Going to the fishing grounds back or with the family, you pop it out, you got a nice seat for 2 people. Here is your battery charger inlet. So that's a built-in battery charger. And here it gets access to the back side of the bilge, as well as both floor accesses are to bilge pumps, through-hull fittings, raw water pumps, etc.
Freshwater?
This boat does have freshwater as well. And so here is your freshwater shower. Twist on, twist off, for on and off. It stows right away, and as well as a sink behind you. And for your fishermen, we didn't forget about you as well. Here's a nice live well. Here you've got some great cockpit space, great headroom underneath the hardtop as well. And speaking of the hardtop, it's actually standard. So hardtop, the powder coating is standard as well. And this boat features what they call a disappearing windshield. There is no top frame, and you'll see here that it literally is a disappearing windshield. So the windshield, the hardtop, powder coating, they're all standard on the 280 DCX. Also, another nice feature is this seat will actually lay back into 3 positions. You could have a split seat, so 2 people per side. You could lay the backrest back, lay it back again, and you could have a nice sun pad as well. So there's 3 positions for this backrest. Forward of that is a head larger than most boats in this category. For a 28-foot boat, the head is huge. Same thing with the console. Black dash is standard. So this boat comes with a Garmin GPS plotter, the Yamaha gauges, Garmin VHF radio, and a Fusion stereo. Also has the option for the new Yamaha joystick that will be coming out. This is a brand new version of the Yamaha joystick. Walk through windshield. You also, with the windshield down, you can see you have an extra door to keep the wind out as well. One of the big advantages of a Cat is that it doesn't come to a point. So this area is far, far bigger than our competition. You can see here with the optional, has a sun pad in it. I mean, there's tons of room. Below me, this whole piece opens up. There's great access for storage, for fenders. Access door here. It's wonderful storage. As you can see, recessed cup holders, stereo speakers for your forward guests, a battery you plug in to your stereo and to charge your cell phones as well. But what's really neat is that this boat has a windlass that is standard. So the windlass actually is right here, and a set of pulleys bring it out and put it down through the center stem. So the windlass and the actual anchor comes up and recesses out of the way, where you have controls up and down here. And on this side, you can't see it, but you've got a hose to hose down your anchor. And plus, plenty of storage for fenders, extra lines, anything you might need. So some of the options that you could get, this could have a forward sunshade. They actually will fit right in here into the dock holes. So that is an option from the factory as well. So one of the big differences that WorldCat offers you is it is a catamaran. So what does that mean? It's a good question. So you take any monohull, so that monohull is going to come up to a point, okay? And stability comes from the outer edge of the boat. So in any monohull, the farther forward you go farther forward you go, the less stable you are in the bow. Well, in a catamaran, the stability, it tapers slightly in the bow, but the stability goes all the way up to the point of the boat because we have two hulls. Okay. So when you're in that rough water, this is a boat that you can sit right here, 3 to 5 foot Lake Erie seas, drink your coffee, no problem at all. Could be 3 to 4 footers out there, but they're gonna go up, they're not gonna pound, and they're not gonna get wet. So a big advantage. So one of the main reasons why I do that and why these cats will run so well in rough water is that when you come up on a wave, you've got the sponsons are gonna come down and the air inside those sponsons gets trapped. So that's gonna basically act literally as an air shock or a shock absorber. So the boat comes down, the air pushes out the front and back, lands gently into the next wave, and so on, and so on, and so on. So you look at the stability of the outer edge all the way to the bow. You look at the air shock that happens every time you land on the next wave. It's just a superior ride. So WorldCat is Yamaha exclusive. So this boat actually was designed to carry the Twin 200. These are a 4-cylinder, 4-stroke motor, 200 horsepower. They counter-rotate, so that you have a port and starboard turning prop. It actually was designed for the power. So this boat's gonna cruise in the upper 40s, top out in the upper 40s, cruise in the lower 30s, upper 20s. And the way this boat handles Lake Erie, that's you can cruise all day long at that.
To make an appointment to see this listing or learn more about the Catawba Moorings, contact us at 419-797-4775 or visit us online at catawbamoorings.com.